Hi there. Today we will be discussing the problem 2.7 of class 9 second unit. In this one problem, a train is moving with uniform velocity, but first it was at rest. Here, initial velocity is 0, shows that train was at rest. For 2 minutes, it will attain the velocity 48 kilometers per hour. Alright, and then after 2 minutes, it will be moving for 5 minutes. And other distance, that is S2, is covered. After 5 minutes, brakes are applied here. And then the train is going to stop after 3 minutes. So there are 3 distances: S1, S2, S3. We need to figure out how much total distance is covered, right? So first of all, we need to calculate first distance, that is S1. Initial velocity is 0, final velocity is 48 km per hour, right? For time is 2 minutes. We need to change this 48 kilometers per hour into meters per second and minutes into second as well. Here, as we know, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So if 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, 48 kilometers, how many meters? How we do it? We write this one 1000 meter divided by this side 1 and multiply this one 48. Here over 48 there is 1. So numerator are going to multiply with the numerator 48. 1 multiplied by the 1 is equal to 1. Here 48 kilometer, 48,000 kilometer divided by 1 is there already, but we do not write it. It is understood that over 1 is there. So 48 kilometer is equal to 48,000 meter. So here 48 kilometer is converted into 48,000 meter. It's very easy, students. You can see that if 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, so 48 kilometers are 48,000 meter. We need to convert this R into second as well. So 48 kilometer R inverse is equal to 48 kilometer per hour. This negative sign -1, it will get positive and it will get here under it with as denominator, right? Okay, so we can read this one 48 kilometer R inverse, and you can also read it 48 kilometer per hour. This divided by means per, mean 1 hour. So in 1 hour 48 kilometers are covered by this train. The velocity is 48 kilometer per hour. 48 kilometer is converted already, that is 48,000 meter, right? And 1 hour is converted into seconds, 3600 seconds. As you know, in 1 hour 60 seconds, and in every minute we are having 60 seconds, right? 60 minutes, and in every minute we are having 60 seconds. So we are 60 multiplied by 60, we will have 3600 seconds, right? These two zeros are cancelled by this 20, and when you will divide it, answer is 13.333 meter per second or second inverse. So your final velocity is converted into meters per second, that is 13.33 meters per second. So let's move forward. Here, to find out the first distance S1, in which initial velocity is 0, time is 2 minutes, final velocity is 48 kilometers per hour, we are going to use very first definition of the velocity. And you know that the definition of the velocity is distance covered in time. Here we are using average velocity, right? Why? Because we are having one velocity, that is initial velocity. We are having final velocity, that is 48 kilometers per hour. So for average velocity, we are going to add two velocities and divided by the number of velocities, and there are two velocities, that's why it is divided by 2. So average velocity is here, Vi plus Vf divided by 2 multiplied by time, right? Okay, Vi was 0 here, plus final velocity 48 kilometers per hour and then multiplied by time is 2 minutes. 48 kilometers per hour is converted into meter per second, and that is 13.333. Here it is, that is converted already, that is divided by these two. Multiplied by time is 2 minutes, right? So 2 minutes is converted into seconds, that is in 1 minute 60 seconds, and in 2 minutes, right, 60 plus 60 you are having 120 seconds. You can see this one S is having plus 1 power and this one S is having minus 1 power. Both are inverse of each other. They will be cancelled out and you will left with only meter. So whenever you will divide it by 2, answer is 6.6665 meters multiplied by 120. And after multiplication, you will get 799.99 meters. So that is our first distance S1. That is very close to 800 meters. So whenever you will round it, you will get 800 meters. Now, first distance is calculated. Now we will calculate second distance, that is S2. Here. Same equation, students, the same equation is here. Only S2 we have here. Because whenever this S is there, when T will go up there, for the left side of the equal sign, it will go with inverse operation. Here T is dividing. When it will go to that side of the left side of the equal sign, it will go with inverse operation and it will multiply. Same here, S2 is equal to T is multiplying with velocity. Right? We are not using velocity, average velocity here. Because this one, wherever we are having this one, that is your velocity is uniform. Alright, so velocity, we are having the same velocity, right? Because the train is moving from here to here with the same velocity, and that same velocity, 48 km per hour, that is converted into meter per second, that is 13.333 meters second inverse. And in this one case, wherever S2 is there, we are having 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, when you will convert into seconds, you will have 300 seconds. Again, this second is having plus 1 power and this one is having minus 1 power. Plus 1 power you cannot see here because it is understood this one is plus 1. These two are inverse of each other. They will be cancelled out. When you will multiply by this one, you will get 3999.9. That is very close, that when you will round off, you will get 4000 meter here. The last one distance left, that is S3. Let's see. Here, S3. So S3, the same equation we are using here. Now this one, here the train was moving with the same velocity up to here, 48 kilometers, right? When brakes are applied. When brakes are applied, then velocity is just decreasing and at the end it will stop again. So in this one case, our initial velocity was this one, 48 kilometers, and final velocity will get 0. Right? Okay. Now in this one case, again we will use average velocity. S3 is equal to V average multiplied by T. So in this one case, velocity, initial velocity is this one, 48, and the final velocity is 0 here. Right? So this one is again the time. Wait. For the time, this one time is 3 minutes and 3 minutes are converted into 180 seconds. When you will multiply, you will get here 1199.97 meter. That is rounded off as 1002 meters. Final distance S, that will be equal to S1, S2, S3. We are going to add up all the distance and then after adding we will get 6000 meter. That is the problem of 2.7 of second unit. See you with the third problem, with the next one problem, and that will be 2.9. See you. Bye.